What's up guys, Sound Alchemist here, bringing you 40 facts on the traitor, the hero, the legend of the Tau Empire, Commander Farsight. What I'm going to be doing is, I'm going to be bringing you 40 facts on specific individual characters in the 40k lore. This could be Primarchs, Chaos Demon Princes, or anybody else you guys want to see. Simply leave me a comment on the bottom of this video and you guys might just see your favorite character being shown on 40 facts. Now let's get into the facts of Commander Farsight. Fact number 1. Oshova started his training in the domes of Montier on the planet of Viorla. He stood out from his peers due to his independence, hot-bloodedness, and his above-average physical skills. Fact number 2. He gained the nickname Sho due to his superiors seeing an inner light in him. He was the youngest of the Battle Dome's training program, yet his team always had the least amount of casualties during their combat experiences. Fact number 3. Sho was extremely good at being a Shazla trooper. He could wield a pulse rifle at extremely close range, and after only 4 years, he was well known throughout every fire warrior in his cadre. Fact number 4. He attained the rank of Sha Sui after sacrificing himself to protect the comrades in a trial by fire. This was a simulation that occurred in a war dome in pitch black light, and live fire rounds were being used. He was assaulted by nameless horrors, but he managed to promote himself to a Sha Sui. Fact number 5. Sho had always dreamed of piloting a battlesuit, and his first assignment was piloting an XV-88 broadside under Shazvray Ablotai. He was in the back ranks during the Arakan War, a war against spider-like creatures. Fact number 6. He became known as the Young Executioner after soon besting even his superior in piloting an XV-88 crisis suit. Fact number 7. He finally attained his wish of piloting the XV-8 crisis battlesuit while serving under the tutelage of Commander Dawnstone during the Veil War. Shortly after becoming her bodyguard, he lost his leg due to a skittering swarm. Fact number 8. Once he was promoted to Shaznami, Dawnstone's bodyguard, they launched the Amanka strike against the Arakan command ship, which then won them the war. Because of this, his name was known throughout the entire Tau Empire. Fact number 9. Shortly after the destruction of the Arakan warship, he was promoted to a Shas-El after he used his body as a shield to protect his bodyguard once again. It turned out that this too was a simulation in one of the trial by fires. Fact number 10. He was such an aspiring and amazing soldier that the legendary Commander Puretide took interest into him. Fact number 11. He climbed up the famous Mount Kanji to meet Commander Puretide, and this is where he found out that he was going to become a trainee under the legendary commander. But to his surprise, Shasera, aka Shadow Sun, and another Tau warrior known as Kais were also there to be his rival. Fact number 12. Sho was more of the aggressive type, and therefore he studied the Mantka way of war. This meant he would strike fast and efficiently, using target priority to cripple the enemy and safely deliver the killing blow. Fact number 13. His rival, Oshasera, studied the Kanyan way of war, which was the patient hunter, while Kais studied the Manat, which meant he was a lone warrior of epic firepower. Fact number 14. Once he attained commander status, Oshova participated in the Arkunasha War, fighting the Orc menace on the Oxide Dunes and deserts. Fact number 15. The Orc Crusade appeared seemingly out of nowhere, and Wa Dak was on a collision course toward Arkunasha. Fact number 16. The war boss of Wa Dak had been a pain boy in the retinue of an Orc tyrant Drogbag. During one of Drogbag's surgeries, Toothjaw was becoming bulkier and bulkier while Drogbag was getting smaller and smaller, until finally Toothjaw overpowered the ex-warlord and took control of his wall. Fact number 17. During this war, Farsight had to fight an insurmountable number of orcs. At one point, they were outnumbered 400 to 1. Fact number 18. Farsight got his nickname Farsight due to studying the orcs so well that he could predict what an orc would do before he did it. He even came to understand their language, and then he wrote a book that taught the Firecast how to combat the orc menace. The title of this book was The Book of the Beast. Fact number 19. The first time any Tau disobeyed a direct order from the Ethereal was when Farsight announced that the destruction of the orcs around the asteroid belt surrounding the Damocles Gulf was more important than reclaiming lost, Imperial-controlled planets. Fact number 20. While on the hunt for orcs, he followed them onto the deserted planet known as Arthas Moloch. This was an ancient dead planet with no life to it. He pursued the orcs toward an 8-pillar temple from which a ghostly light emerged. Along with the light, bright pink horrors spewed out from the shadows. Orcs and Tau alike were being torn apart by these creatures. Farsight and his army had to retreat for the time being. We interrupt this broadcast to check up on you guys. Hopefully you guys are doing great on your painting and modeling of your 40k figures, because we all love listening while we paint. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you guys want to keep on seeing us put out 40k facts on characters and armies of the Warhammer universe. What would help us bring you more is if you jump on over to the Patreon page and pledge a simple $1. Now that $1 is going to help us bring you guys more in-depth looks into your favorite armies and favorite characters. So now let's hop right back to our 40k facts. Fact number 21. Farsight and his 3 ethereal advisors came back to Arthas Moloch in hopes to seal the creatures back into their tombs. As they approached this 8-pillar temple, 2 red-winged massive beasts emerged. Fact number 22. As the battle continued with these beasts, Farsight was in trouble. His suit badly damaged, he instinctively picked up a weapon, and that weapon was none other than the Dawnblade. Fact number 23. The Dawnblade is an artifact older than the Imperium of Man. Its composition is unknown. Its materials could not be identified by even the smartest Earth-cast minds. Unbeknownst to Farsight, the blade was made from chronophagic alloys, meaning any life cut short by this blade would transfer the remaining lifespan to its wielder. It is due to this fact that Farsight has lived close to 3 centuries. If Farsight were to find this fact, he would surely end his life via suicide. Fact number 24. During the battle with these demons, Farsight and his army used talismans found hung around cloaked statues to send the demons back into their warp portal. This battle was won, but at a huge loss. The 3 ethereals that had accompanied Farsight had been decapitated. Fact number 25. Billions of Tau felt hopeless and lost at the death of the ethereals, but Farsight was wary of the ethereals' influence to begin with. The more he thought about it, the more he realized that perhaps the ethereals were controlling the Tau. Fact number 26. Farsight exiled himself. He couldn't reveal the truth he found out about the ethereals, so he ventured off into the wilderness with nothing but his thoughts. Fact number 27. Farsight was proclaimed dead and labeled as a traitor by the Supreme Ethereal Aun-Va. Aun-Va was furious that any Tau could act on his own instead of fighting for the greater good. He was even more angered at learning that the remaining Tau on the far side of the Damocles Gulf were prospering without having any ethereals present to guide them. Aun-Va destroyed any and all statues or any likelihood of Farsight. He labeled the Damocles Gulf as a forbidden zone to any Tau. Fact number 29. 100 years passed, and once again the Tau were fighting a terrible enemy, the Tyranids. The Damocles Gulf was in dire need of assistance, and then a legend rose from myth. Farsight had returned to lead his people against the Tyranid threat. Fact number 30. The Tyranid swarm caused Farsight to have to evacuate the planet. Farsight and 7 of his best warriors stayed behind in order to assist the Earth-cast scientists to come up with a poison that could spread throughout the Tyranids and cause them to decompose into dust. This battle was a battle worthy of legend, and luckily the Tau were victorious. Fact number 31. Having his warrior spirit set aflame by this victory, Farsight continued to lead his people along the path he believes was the best for the Tau Empire. Fact number 32. Farsight's crisis suit is equipped with a plasma rifle, shield generator, and now the Dawnblade. Fact number 33. The Seven are the elite battlesuit pilots that have become heroes in the eyes of the Farsight enclaves. Fact number 34. Commander Bravestorm, one of those pilots, is a burnt pilot that is being kept alive by his support systems in his battlesuit. Fact number 35. The Honor Shazvray Ovessa is an Earth-cast colleague of Farsight who pilots a modified Riptide battlesuits. Fact number 36. Commander Brightsword is also a pilot, but he is now given the name Brightsword, and he was also given the original battlesuit that Brightsword had piloted long ago. Fact number 37. Commander Shavastos is a pilot who was fitted with the PureTide neurochip, and he was saved by Commander Farsight. What this neurochip does is he uses PureTide's old strategies but integrates them with the new weaponry of the Tau. Fact number 38. Shazvray Oblotai 9-0 is a broadside battlesuit that's piloted by the AI of Farsight's former mentor, Oblotai. Fact number 39. Commander Ericon is the commander in charge during Farsight's exile. This battlesuit was best suited to fight infantry troops. And Sub-Commander Torchstar is the youngest of the 7 pilots, and he's a defector from the Tau Empire. She has an obsession with flamer weapons and sees Farsight as a god. Fact 40. Farsight wears the deep red color in memory of the blood spilled by Arkunasha's fallen heroes, and he also wears it in honor of his homeworld Vior-La. Many of his fire warriors also have taken up the deep red to show their loyalty and admiration towards their hero, the legend Commander Farsight. Hopefully your painting went well, and hopefully you enjoyed this episode of 40k Facts. Don't forget to subscribe once again, because I will be bringing you 40 facts on the Primarch Sanguinius. You definitely do not want to miss that one. So without further ado, I will leave you to your painting. I have been the Sound Alchemist, part of One Mind Syndicate, and I am signing out.